Nico Colapinto rounds off the grid. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We'll soon find out. And alongside me here today in the commentary box,
they're bragging on Gasly. I mean, he's 9th in an Alpine. That's insane.
Whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a change to what we're usually seeing on the track. Now, you're the racing driver.
There's nobody here. Oh, that's a tennis. Nobody's playing tennis.
Put us in their shoes. How are they going to be feeling?
Well, you've got to be prepared, Crofty. Before you even step foot inside the car, you've got to know, you've got to have a pre-race game plan. You've watched videos before you get into the car of previous races gone by. You know where you have to place your car if X, Y, or Z happens in front of you or behind you.
We do know that.
So having this clear,
we need to get around Leclerc at the start.
Absolutely essential.
That's what we need.
Get in the car.
Gotta get around Leclerc.
Radio check.
Radio check, okay.
Okay, as you know, this is the team's home race, which means it's extra important for everybody.
If it's gonna rain, I'm starting on the softs.
Here, they've got family here, they're all in the grandstands watching.
But what if it doesn't rain?
Put on a good show for them.
You know? What if it doesn't rain? That's the question. When you say advertise, do you mean I gotta do OnlyFans? Because I don't really think that's in my, I don't think that's in my plans. Like, okay. Okay, you do got that? Okay. I think I should start on the softs. But what if it doesn't rain? That's the thing. Like, it could not rain. I have forecast set to, like, approximate. So, it could just not rain. I think let's keep it with the mediums. Hopefully the fuel's good. I haven't calculated it, but this would be 19 laps. It shouldn't go too crazy. Let's try this. Let's just try medium tires and let's see. Let's take a look, first of all, at the grid. Everybody starting on the mediums. So we made the right call. I mean, you don't want to do anything too bold. And we are starting behind Leclerc, Piastri, Norris, but we're on the good side of the grid, and that's the key. We're on the good side of the grid. Let Leclerc know. I mean, business here. I don't really mess with Adele either. It's a couple good songs, but I don't really mess with most of them.
They're expecting rain in about 10 to 15 minutes.
10 to 15 minutes. I love rain, man. I love when it rains. perfect.
Parking. Let's try and get a good launch as the lights go out. Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Not oversteer. Thank you, Hyper. Enjoy what you get to see. Make sure I'm recording. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. There's a lot of battery already. There's a lot of battery to get up here. Caution.
Green flag.
What's that?
Okay, so that's a red flag. Red flag, no overtaking, and let's get back into the pits, please.
What was that? A red flag in the sprint race. That's something we have not seen. I really want to know what happened.
All right, if we play this right, we can get a nice advantage here. Let's have a think about how we handle the rest of this race.
Soft tires for 14 laps, and they think it's about the rain. But how long until the rain, bro? It looks like light, then heavy, then maybe light, and maybe it stops. Wow. We don't have the option to go on inters. I mean, these would just be the same mediums I have on. So we have to switch to softs. Okay. I mean, we were definitely getting caught by Lando. And we were losing ground over Verstappen. So we don't have the general pace. But we'll stick with the soft tire now. Definitely just hit by Verstappen. He has hards. I didn't even have the option for that.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
That was scary. The balance of this car feels so weird right now. Starting to rain.
DOX has been enabled, DOX is now enabled. Gap to your teammate behind, 4.6 seconds.
I have so much front end, this is crazy.
Weather's changing now, we're going to have to change strategy. It's time to box. Confirmed.
We had to pit. They weren't telling me to pit, but we had to pit.
Esteban's in for his stop now. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Esteban is in the pits.
We have the pace. We have the track position. I mean, we have the track position. Do we have the pace? Yeah, the pace on these tires, for sure.
DRS is low, DRS is low. Consider changing mode on your MFD, or lift a little with gentle braking into corners to recharge it.
Oh, maybe we can do much better than P5.
Conditions are only getting worse. Watch out for standing water.
Uh-oh. A good exit. We have 3.5 seconds on Piastri. I'm working on my wet weather. This is only the second race I've ever done in the rain. How good can we be?
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by...
Better if I don't overdrive the corner. I love driving in the rain though. A lot of time left. It's been a crazy race. That's not helping us. I gotta keep it out of touching the wall there. We're gonna get damaged. 3.
Fire conditions still looking good.
Stabbing is cooking. But he's so far behind, I don't know what happened to their pit stop. .7, now we're picking up speed. Not my cleanest sector. Keeping it good, keeping it good. .3. I love rain races, man. 1. So it just keeps raining. Of the 6.5, we've opened up 3 seconds over the last 5 laps. I'm moving. And we're into the 39s. Three more laps at the line. .39.3, that's our fastest.
Captain your teammate behind, 18.7 seconds.
Big 5. Definitely drying up. It's not going to be enough time for dry tires. One more lap to go at the line.
Looks like it's going to be getting much lighter over the next 10 to 15 minutes. They should feel quick, but don't expect it to right track yet. Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
As the track starts drying, my advantage goes away. I mean, we still gained up to 8 seconds, so what a race. Bang, P1.
Yes,
Let's go.
yes, come on, we're on the podium. Good job this weekend.
Great,
Great drive.
great race. I love rain, man. The rain won us that. We do not win that without rain. Whatever happened to Verstappen just really took him out of it. So I'm not really sure what happened there. We'll take a look in the replay. What a race, though.
So with the sprint concluded, join us next time for
Piastri
qualifying.
second, Leclerc
And
third,
the main
Verstappen
event
rallies back to
this weekend,
fourth, Hulkenberg in
Formula
fifth.
One
He's
Grand
good
Prix.
in the wet.
We'll see you next
Ocon makes it up to sixth. I don't know what kind of strategy they cooked, but we like it. Maybe we just didn't double stack because I was so far ahead, and a lot of teams had to double stack. Antonelli coming seventh, and Hadjar getting the last point. So what happened to Hamilton and Norris, man? They got stuck behind their teammates when they boxed, for sure. Well, I thought Norris was ahead of Piastri, so I'm just really lost at how Piastri got behind me and Norris and Verstappen got so far behind. And watching this from the start, we had a great launch. Going around the outside. And then the two McLarens just start fighting. We take advantage. Just to show that turn one. This is always a good camera angle to see it. Piastri nearly took out Lando. So Lando runs him wide there, but we take over second. And then it was pretty boring for a little bit. Until the red flag. Now, what happens here? So it's not going to be Ocon. I don't even remember who it was. Stroll will see it because he's got the caboose cam. There was already yellows. Something's happening to Sonoda? Sonoda's chilling in 6th. Comes out on the curb. And then he's just pulled over. Car's just broken. This car blew up or something. And what happens up here? Wait, now we have Alonso, who was originally behind Sonoda. When he blows it, he just blows up right in his face. He must have oil on his tires, man. That's all I can think of. Track is slick for Mr. Alonso. But that's not the red flag. It is. That was the red flag. Here's what I'm gonna say it was, chat. There was extreme amounts of fluids on the track from whatever Sonoda let loose. He poured it all over the track. So they red flagged it. They had to clean it up. That makes sense. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. That's the story. That's what they're saying. Then this is where we pickpocket Verstappen on the start. It's a great launch. Down to the inside. Where's that good camera? We just barely keep it within track limits here. We need a better camera. I thought I cut for a second. Like, I was scared they were gonna say I cut. I had to be aggressive with it, so I went hard onto the curb. And man, if we are just barely not cutting that. Wow. That's the difference between winning and probably not. If Verstappen washes up into us, I don't know what he was thinking. Taking the inside of this curb. I mean, look at the angle where he's pointed. Never gonna get anything out of that. And he makes contact with us. Fortunately, we just bang wheels a little bit. I don't believe he got damaged from that. See, I was thinking maybe he got damaged and then had to box with the rain. But this is where, I mean, I thought the race was over. We hold him off this lap. But I had no battery because I used all my battery recovering that slide I made out of turn 8. So Verstappen and Leclerc are just all over. It starts to rain. We're just losing the track. This is where we get so much more slippage than the AI. Look, I mean, we're just sliding through there. Verstappen's playing it like there's no water at all. And you'll see it out of this corner especially. Okay, he does slide there, but he kind of just slided to miss me because he was going to go charging into the corner. We're just sliding all over the place. He's got us pickpocketed. Leclerc has us in his bag. Verstappen nearly bangs into us. And so I'm just like, maybe I can make a dive at Verstappen late, but then Leclerc comes on the inside. At this point, I'm thinking, man, we're no chance we can win this race now. I wanted to be first into the box to win this. I didn't really know how to play this, so we hang back. I wanted them to go side by side, but then I saw Leclerc just wasn't going to do it, so I jumped through. We very fortunately were ahead of Leclerc because I cut this corner. That was my one corner cut, but we were ahead of him. In real life, that's, you got probably hand that back. He pokes us there with his wing, and then I knew we had to get ahead of him because I got a box, and I got to be ahead of him into the pits. So I'm just trying to keep him on the outside. Now, this is where everything's going to get mixed up. I'm going into the pits. Verstappen's going into the pits. Leclerc's third, Piastri's fourth, Hamilton's fifth, Norris is sixth. So this is where Hamilton and Norris get mogged because of the pits. But what happens to Verstappen and Leclerc? Leclerc's going to lose a spot to Piastri. And Verstappen, something's going to happen. I don't know. So he's pitting. Hamilton's staying out. And then Norris has to stay out. So they have to stay out for an extra lap. And they lose so much time because of the rain. Albon's pitting. Ocon's also going to double stack. This is how he made it up. He double stacked, and I was just so far ahead. Good for Ocon, going from 9th to 6th. Colapinto stays out. Sainz. Wait. Okay, Williams, Dubox, Albon, and then leave Sainz out. Makes sense. Alonso pits. So, pretty much if you're the first car, you get to pit. Verstappen, boxes. He's going to get held up by everybody coming in. They can't release him. They should have let him. Oh, he gets screwed by Russell. Genius play by Mercedes. And you know Verstappen is losing his mind right now. That is just unlucky. So he's all the way back here now. Wow. He's in 13th, but he's technically in 8th. 8th, the running order, because the first 5 stayed out. And Piastri just comes out where he can. He's 3 seconds behind me, so I'm assuming he lost some time, either being held or released. You get in clean. Yeah, so I mean, he just really maybe had to wait a second or two to leave, but. And then from this point on, we just drive away. Verstappen has to probably pull off the overtakes of his life to get back up to 4th. And then where does that cycle out these guys? We've now lost so much time. Hamilton comes out ahead of Gasly, Lando behind him, so they just spend all these laps trying to get it back. Verstappen, if you look at his charge, gets Hadjar, gets Ocon, gets Antonelli, it's Hulkenberg, and then he just could not catch up, so. I mean, we just got Piastri at the end. Looking at the laps, when we come out, it's 3.6, so 3.8, 3.9, 4.1, 3.7, bad lap there. 4.1 we got back. We got 0.6 back. We get a second back. We get 1.2 back. We get another second, 0.2, and then it stabilizes when it started to dry out. So definitely the rain helped us win that one. We can't be mad about that though. What a race. Let's take a look at the standings. We will have main Grand Prix qualifying tomorrow and the race. 9 points behind Piastri. We're up to 2nd now. We passed Verstappen and Norris. Tight points battle. And we're pulling Haas along. GG. Thank you guys for watching, man. We'll be doing the Grand Prix tomorrow, so. Peace and love. Peace and love.